All right, Jerry. It's nice to see you, meet with you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How's your week been going?
It's okay.
It's okay. So I remember the last session we had, you were going to look into trying to find a place where you can get your GED.
And I did. I found a place.
You found a place.
Yes.
How's that process going for you?
Well, yeah, I just started it, so I mean, I'm feeling good about it. I think it's going to work out.
Have you studied at all?
I mean, I just started.
You just started?
Yeah, I've only gone there. I've only gone twice. So I kind of have a plan.
You have a plan?
Yeah.
And
To
you say
to
you
get
have a
this
plan.
accomplished.
Yeah, so you say that you want to get things accomplished. And overall, what do you think you're going to get out of this experience?
Well, I think if I get my GED, I'll be able to. I don't know. Someday maybe go to college. I don't know.
That's a good goal to have. And I remember last week we talked about. I remember last week we talked about you looking for job opportunities in the area.
I found one.
You were able to look over
Yes.
those references?
I did find one. I'm working as a janitor
Okay. That's
at the mall.
At the mall? And how far is it? Because I remember.
Kind of have somebody I knew that helped me get the job.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty good.
That's good.
It's pretty steady. I'm working about 20 hours a week.
That's good. Is that helping you pay your bills and everything a little bit better?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there?
I'm renting a room now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Improvement, is always the best thing. As long as, you have your goals and you're improving.
I feel like this has helped me a lot. Talking to you.
These sessions?
You've helped me a lot.
Well, yeah, and we'll continue these for as long as you need them. I'll be here, and it's covered by your insurance. So, alrighty. And so overall, one of the biggest goals that we had, you wanted to get back on track. So eventually, how do you feel about
school and work?
Yes,
balancing my schedule.
Balancing not so much balancing your schedule. It's more so being able to get things into your schedule and then later finding a balance once you have those things set.
Can you help me with my schedule?
What kind of schedule are you looking for?
I don't know. It sounds like a good idea, though.
So you want to balance out work and fitting that GED in there somewhere? Because once you get your GED, you can look forward into the future a little bit more, like colleges and things like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Have you thought about possibly what you'd want to study?
I don't know. Maybe next time I'll tell you. I'll think about it. I've always liked horticulture.
What are you passionate about?
I like trees and things.
Trees and things? Because you told me you like landscaping.
Yeah, I want to have a landscaping business someday, maybe.
And then how? Because I remember you telling me in past sessions that you have a bad back, and because of that, you can't really landscape as much.
That's true.
And then the medications.
I'm hoping to getting better.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried any physical therapies or anything?
I haven't had the money for that. It costs a lot of money.
Well, I know I have some references where you can go to a place and they'll work with your insurance. It's not out of pocket and they don't go by commission, so they go by insurance to help individuals like yourself that can't necessarily, make the rates for it. So I'll give you some of those so you can, look.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, so you have a future with a job that you really enjoy, like landscaping. So overall, how are you doing? Because I remember you telling me you wanted to get back in touch with your family.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
With your sister?
Mm-hmm.
How's she
doing? That's where I'm renting a room. I'm renting a room with her.
Your living conditions?
Yeah. It's gotten a lot better. I feel like I'm making amends. with her.
With her, yeah. Do you guys have a history of any, kind of problems or drama that you want to
Well,
talk
I mean, yeah,
about?
she just, at one time, I don't know, I kind of lied to her a couple times, and she didn't trust me, but she sees that I'm trying to get myself together and working now and getting my high school diploma, well, GED. I mean, it's about time I get that done.
But yeah,
I've fooled around enough.
but yeah. But I believe in your goals, and I believe that you can do it. And you coming here and telling this positive information to me really informs me that you've made that effort and that you are trying, and it shows. So.
Well, she grew up in the same house. She my father, or our father, was a very bad alcoholic, and it was pretty tough growing up. And she sees that could have had a bit negative impact on me, and I think that's why she's trying to help me now.
Mm-hmm. And so she's supportive. And how long was your father an alcoholic? Was that just basically?
Oh, he died.
What you remember?
He
died.
passed. Yeah.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Well, I appreciate that, but he had it coming.
Yeah, alcohol is because I understand, I have experience with that, and it's really hard disease. It kind of, you watch by and you see it kind of take over somebody that you love, and it's definitely really hard to deal with. So your sister seems like very supportive. So overall, what do you want to take away from today's session?
Well, I think being that I could get into physical therapy, if you give me that reference, that'd be great.
Definitely.
I'll learn. I won't have to go that much. Maybe I can just learn how to strengthen myself.
Like outside of it.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll give you those.
And then maybe we could talk more about that schedule next time.
Okay.
I think I'm managing it. I'm doing okay. It has been that long, but I think I'll be okay. I'm optimistic. More optimistic this time.
Yeah, I can see it.
Thank you.
Shows. You're welcome. And what time would you like to meet next week? When you have your schedule, you can just maybe want to email me.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a call.
I'll call.
Okay, and I'll email you those references.
Okay.
So, alrighty. Well, it was a great session today. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of all your accomplishments so far.
Appreciate it. I'll see you next time.
All right.
Thanks.
Yay. Alright. Hi, Jerry. Afternoon. How's your week been? We haven't met for about a week and a half now, so how's your week been going?
Well, it's okay. I mean, my focus is my daughter. It's really what my main concern is right now. I have no control over what my wife does.
Have you come to that point where you've...
Well, I know she's going to do what she can do and what she wants to do. And if she wants to stop drinking, she'll stop.
Well, today I wanted to focus on reality therapy and basically your quality world and some of your strategies to meet your needs and realize what partakes in the quality of your world. So for example, I have 5 things that we're going to be focusing on. So how are you surviving so far with this kind of emotional obstacle with your wife and with your baby?
I've reached a point where I'm just take care of my girl, make sure she's safe, make sure she's doing well. I do what I can with my wife. I really don't have any, like I said, I don't have much control over what she does.
So you feel somewhat powerless over the situation?
No, just if she's going to be that way, then that's the way it's going to be. I can't get myself worked up over it. It's not going to do me any good. It's not going to make daughter any good. Mm-hmm. So that's the way it's got to be.
And how does that kind of make you feel, that kind of like loss of power and loss of control in the situation?
Nah, I'm only going to worry about the things I can control. And that's what I can do. And what I can control is my daughter's well-being.
And you're a very, very big
You know,
part of her world.
it's taken a little bit of time to realize this. I cannot do anything about what my wife does. It's the way it is. And I'm okay. I feel better about that.
You're okay that you've come to that kind of
Yeah, because
realization.
I just do the best I can. I have control over what I can do.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have control over what my wife does. I can help her. I could try to assist her.
Which,
But-
you know, with the alcohol involved, it's kind of hard for her to be open-minded to that kind of help because she's just involved with the alcohol. It's part of, her survival right now is the alcohol to kind of mask whatever's going on, so it's definitely hard to have control over somebody in that kind of place of mind.
Absolutely.
And do you feel that you have
Peace of mind.
it's not so much peace of mind, it's overall looking at the situation and coming to a place where you can find peace of mind and what kind of the things are giving you relief, making you feel that this is how it is, what you can do to fix it, but what you don't have control over, and some of the things that do give you peace and do help you to continue to find that freedom.
Well, spending the time with my daughter really helps. And knowing that she's in a good place, knowing that she's safe, and knowing that I don't argue anymore with my wife about this. It doesn't come up.
Have you talked to her about the meetings? Have you spoken to her
She's
about
gone
those?
to a few, but time will tell.
Time will tell.
Yeah, she's gone, and then she's went a few days, but just all she could do is a couple of days. Not trying now, but then I understand. I've done some research, and that's normal. She's not at that place yet
Where she can be comfortable.
Yeah. She's had to go to the hospital a few times
She had to go to the hospital.
because she tried to stop, and she can't stop on her own.
And this is not the first time, correct?
She went twice. Yeah.
And what was that due to?
She tried to stop, and
She tried to stop.
and she didn't do well. And then one time she drank a lot, and I thought she was really sick and she wasn't eating, so I took her.
You took her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, by taking her to the hospital because she probably had a high intoxication level. It's probably the best thing you could have done.
Yeah, well, that's what they said at the hospital too. So
she probably needed your help a lot.
yeah, I'm there to help her, but she's got to help herself.
Yep, that's how she's gonna get better.
Yep,
Definitely, she has to help herself.
I'll support her.
And you'll support her. And in that state of mind, she really does need that belonging support.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of, move on to something that brings you a little bit more joy. I want to talk about a couple more positive things that, outside of this entire situation, what you do to incorporate more happiness and more joy and more fun into your life.
Well, I
that
do.
improves your quality of your world.
I do like my job. I find it very rewarding, and the people I work with, I really, enjoy. As far as outside of work, there's really not much of that. Really, my daughter.
What kinds of things do you do outside of work?
Well, I spend most of my time with my daughter when I'm not at work, and that's what I want. That's what I choose right now.
And overall,
We go to the park.
Yeah.
We do so much. She's a happy child, and I want it to stay that way.
And by doing that, by taking her to the park and making her a big priority in your life, and that improves her quality of life too.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. So, would you say that you kind of have that love and belonging with your daughter? That kind
Yes.
of sense of home, sense of happiness?
I love her very much.
So, overall, within everything, within all the issues that are going on, do you feel that your needs are being met? Because from what you've told me, you have expressed that your daughter's needs are making sure you're making sure that they're being met.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to know if your needs, above all, are being met as well.
I don't really think about that much. I'm happy if my daughter's happy.
Which is, understandable.
Because that's the way it is right now. And that's fine. That's what I chose. My choice.
I mean, and if that's your choice, if that really gives you that sense, then
Yeah.
I support you.
Absolutely.
I support that. So overall, what I want you to do moving toward the future is continue finding that love, continue finding that freedom and that happiness and that joy within your life. Because at times when we deal with such circumstances, it's hard to find those, but you just have to kind of deal with what you can, but still be able to find that comfort for yourself.
Good.
So
Thank you.
overall, it's really important, and
Thank
I know
you.
that you
I
do
appreciate
have
it.
those in your
This
life.
makes me feel better.
Well, I'm glad, and next week we can have another session.